Hi! So, today I am doing something a little bit different. I know this subject has been talked about through and through, completely gone out of the Rivals community, came out of the gaming community. But I wanted to talk about it a little bit from also a bit of a different perspective as a female gamer, and how things are gonna affect females now in this space and how the situation is just really messy and really shitty. So a few days ago there was a Marvel Rivals tournament. It was a $40,000 tournament. It was well known that it was all about the money, and if there's something I know about tournaments that have any prize money, people are gonna sweat for it, and for good reason. Who doesn't want to win money? Now, there was a team, and in that team, there was one player, Kingsman, who was carrying the living shit out of his teammate as Magic. They had a Widowmaker on their team who went 0-5-0. And he asked her to switch to a different character. For some reason, Cersei, who is the team captain, really was against that idea, even though that's the normal thing to do in any type of competitive game where you have a bunch of different characters who play different roles.
Everyone thinks this guy's a
exploder like a bug. That's just what happens.
That's such a good point. You're so right about that. And we're still gonna play Widow. Kingsman, shut up, bro. Just mic off.
They're living with triple support.
Thank you. You made your point and it's not gonna happen.
Okay, so
Old cats are getting annoyed now.
I'm telling you, you have the best chance of winning by putting me on Widow.
If you have one character that doesn't fit the comp or it's not helping or you're just underperforming in it, the most viable thing to do in that situation is to switch off it. Also, the roles are not locked. You can switch from DPS to tank or support. But for some reason, they were very much against it. Also, keep in mind that Zaza was playing Widowmaker, who is a sniper character on about 200 ping, which is, no matter how good you are, my neighbors are moving the furniture. Shut up! No matter how good you are, you can be fucking Shroud level. You're not gonna hit shit on 200 ping. Unless your brain is fucking infused with AI. Fuck AI, by the way. But if it's infused with AI, maybe you can fucking read through it all. But that's not the case. Maybe in like 50 years. Maybe we'll get there. Who knows? But forcing to play a sniper when you're on high ping already is quite ridiculous. And the whole victimizing of, oh my god, he was so mean to me, is absolutely fucking crazy. He did no such thing in any... He was completely respectful throughout the entire thing. He was, shut up, asking his teammate to switch off a character that wasn't working, run triple support, which is completely viable. Literally, a lot of teams do it. It's been a thing in the game for quite a while. Also, when it comes to games like Marvel Rivals, being an OTP in general is not good. And I say that as an OTP Jeff player. And I've played in tournaments, and I've barely touched my OTP because I know that most cases that pick is not viable. And in general, if you want to climb in a game, if you want to be good at a game, you will always need to have multiple characters. Because your character can get banned, somebody else can pick your character, so then what you're gonna do? If you can't be flexible enough, things can happen. It's not gonna be just like, oh yeah, I'm gonna play this, and I'm gonna win every time. No, you have to learn how to adjust when your OTP doesn't work out. Especially when it comes to a tournament with a lot of money on the line. So having somebody who is by a mile carrying your team and refusing to listen to, which I don't know why they refused to. I don't know why they were so against it. Because he just wanted to do what's good for the team. Because, you know, if he wins, you win. You're a team. You win together. You lose together too, by the way. It's very weird to me to be so closed-minded about switching a character when it doesn't work, when it's such a normal and common thing. And he was not mean about it at all. He was assertive. He was trying to, obviously he himself said that he needed the money for college.
You may not want the money, but I do, okay? I really want to win. I need money for college, I need money for everything. And I want to try my hardest to get the right composition.
For real, bro, the next time I bring up this topic, I will use you, bro. It's not happening this game. Maybe we consider it again, but like, I don't think so, bro. Stop doubting on me, bro. That's all you've been doing the last week.
Which is completely normal. There's nothing wrong with that. And then another girl on their team left about him needing to pay for college.
I need this for my college. I need this for my college. I have about 6 or 7 more years.
Which is absolutely insane. This is the same type of mentality that people laughed at Kai for Googling words when he was reading and trying to learn and better himself. Why are we laughing at people trying to educate themselves? Why are we laughing at people who are trying to pay for their education? I don't understand why and where this is coming from. Why do you have the need to laugh at somebody trying to better themselves? What does that say about you? You're just a toxic piece of ass. That's all there is to it. That's literally all there is to it. And playing a victim for absolutely no reason is wild. And I want to say, as somebody who's played a bunch of games, normal, like casually and competitive, not like a pro competitive, but normal in-game competitive mode, usually, if you have somebody who is carrying you, you're gonna listen. You're gonna wanna listen to their shot calling. Especially somebody who is like ranked #1 Magic 18-2 or whatever that score was, absolutely carrying you. You want to listen to the person that is contributing the most because it's not coming out of a bad place. He just wants to win. He wants the team, the full team, to contribute to it, which is absolutely normal. And you will see it in every game, in every team. That's so normal. Why are we fighting against that? Like, what's the issue? Is it because, I don't know, you don't want to be told by a man? Is that what it was? You can't handle a man telling you what to do? Is that what this is about? It is such a common thing to listen to somebody usually who's either higher rank or is the most successful in the current game. It's something that happens basically in every game. Now, also, when it comes to all the apologies and all the tweets, let me give you a piece of advice, okay? When you say things, whether it's on video, in text, in a public setting, and a public setting is anything that is not a DM between you and your friend. It is on record. It's online. If you said it, people will find it because it's there to see, and people will screenshot it and people will save it. And what is it gonna do to you when you say something and then a few days later say the exact opposite? Not so good for you. Why are you trying to blatantly lie when it's easily proven to be false? If you say something and you know you said it, and you know it's out there, don't try to just blatantly lie because people will find it and you will just dig a bigger hole for yourself. And in this fucking case, it's already quite deep. And I think what I really want to touch on and why I want to speak on this is how bad this situation is gonna affect women in gaming. Because it's already been a fairly big issue in all years with us, playing games. For me personally, I've started playing games since I was around 6. I had my PlayStation 2, then I moved to PC. Since then, I've been playing games all my life. It's been my main hobby. I've played a bunch of games, like I said earlier, and the amount of hate I have encountered just for being a female has been quite mahoosive, okay? Especially in the competitive game modes. I had to quit Valorant just due to the fact that I was trying to climb my ranked and I would have to use voice comms, and I would get a lot of misogynistic and sexist comments from random guys. And I have seen a lot of tweets about saying how this whole thing is gonna set women back in gaming 1,000 years, 500 years, 5,000 years, a lot of years. Which, it's true. It's true. Because what this situation is gonna show people is like, oh my god, the e-girls are bad, which means all the women are bad. Oh my god, they're gonna play victim and they're gonna do this and they're gonna do that. When it's literally such a tiny percentage of female gamers. But it sucks because there's genuinely so many who love to play games and play it because it's fun and not because it's cool or hip with the kids or just popular. There is a lot of females who genuinely enjoy video games and shit, neighbors, and shit like this really is gonna fucking set everything back, which in the first place, the situation, in my opinion, wasn't in a good place to begin with. It's not like it's not like it was gone and like everything was sunshine and rainbows. No, there is already a lot of misogyny in the gaming space, whether you want to admit it or not. And it sucks. It sucks having to go into games and be scared to use voice chat because you're immediately gonna get dunked on just for being a female. And stuff like that is gonna worsen that by bajillion %. And it's gonna let especially the people who are already toxic to females in that space they're gonna run with it. They're gonna run with it like another 100 miles. And it's gonna amplify everything that was already really shitty for a lot of females. So if you're watching this and you're a guy, please know that not all female gamers are like this. It's a very small percentage. And if you encounter a female in the wild of the gaming space, please don't fucking be toxic just because bitches like that exist. Because what they did is disgusting and it's bully behavior, and I'm glad they're getting what they deserve because behavior like this should be punished. What they did was not okay. They kicked somebody for trying to do his best. They were toxic, they were mean, they were like, saying one thing on Discord, then pretending to be all goody two-shoe on Twitter. And that's fucked up. And nobody likes this. And it's so easy to prove, and that's why they're all getting dunked on, because everybody can see that they're full of shit. So, yeah, this whole situation is really shitty. I am happy for Kingsman because he got what he deserved out of it. He managed to pay for his college. He has immense success now, which is amazing. It's nice. It's always good to see a bad situation turn good for somebody who genuinely deserves it, because getting bullied and basically grouped up on is just disgusting. And I hope this shows people how not to behave. And if you want vibes, play offline with your friends in a casual game. Thank you for watching.